All right, guys, let's talk about something that's making a lot of noise online right now. Modern women are suddenly upset because the top 1% of men are ignoring them. Yeah, you heard that right. The same high-value men who are focused on building businesses, chasing success, improving their lives, those guys, they're not chasing women anymore. And for some people, that's apparently a huge problem. These top-tier men, the driven ones, the disciplined ones, they don't spend their time scrolling through dating apps or chasing validation. Their attention is on their goals, their work, in their future. But somehow, some modern women believe those men were born just to entertain them. That expectation alone explains a lot about what's happening in dating culture today. Here's the reality. Many men have simply stepped back. Instead of constantly trying to impress women in Western dating culture, they're looking elsewhere, sometimes overseas, for relationships built on different values. Why? Because they're tired of being blamed for problems they didn't create. Meanwhile, rejecting hundreds of average guys on dating apps gives some women a huge ego boost. Every swipe left becomes proof in their minds that they deserve only the absolute best. Light laugh, fast pace. The more men they reject, the more they convince themselves they're royalty. But here's where the disconnect starts. Many women want men as a group to care about their feelings, but they often ignore the feelings of individual men standing right in front of them. Pause. Fast reflective. That disconnect has created a strange situation in modern dating. Men feel ignored, women feel ignored, and somehow everyone is miserable. Fast. Think about this. Dating used to happen locally. People met through friends, family, school, work, or community. Now, dating is turned into an online catalog. Thousands of profiles, endless swiping, endless comparisons. Fast, sarcastic laugh. It's like people are shopping for a partner the same way they shop for sneakers. Fast. And that system, it's not working very well. Storytelling tone. Researchers noticed something surprising a few years ago. College men, the group that should theoretically enjoy casual dating the most, started saying they were tired of hookup culture. Pause. Curious tone. They actually wanted real relationships. Fast. That shocked a lot of people, because for decades the stereotype was that men only wanted short-term fun. But suddenly young men were saying something different. They were saying, this doesn't lead anywhere. Fast. Many of them realized that building a stable life or family was becoming harder in modern dating culture. Pause. And social media plays a huge role in that. Apps like Instagram, Tinder, and TikTok constantly flood people with attention and comparisons. A single profile can receive hundreds, sometimes thousands of likes. Fast, amused laugh. Imagine what that does to someone's expectations. Serious tone. When validation becomes unlimited, real relationships start to feel less exciting. Fast. Some men noticed this and changed their strategy. Instead of chasing attention, they started focusing on themselves, building careers, improving health, creating financial stability. Fast, confident tone. In other words, they stopped playing the game, and that shift is confusing people. Pause. Because the system used to depend on men constantly seeking approval. Fast. But when men stop chasing, everything changes. Reflective tone. Another interesting thing happens on dating apps. Studies show that many men swipe right on a large number of profiles, hoping to increase their chances of getting a match. Women, on the other hand, are often much more selective. Fast, which means a small percentage of men receive the majority of attention. And when those men don't respond, frustration begins. Light laugh. It's a strange feedback loop. Fast. At the same time, expectations keep rising. Height, income, lifestyle, travel photos. People are searching for perfection. Serious tone. But perfection doesn't exist, and chasing it can lead to disappointment for everyone involved. Fast. Another issue is validation. Attention and approval have always mattered in human relationships, but social media has amplified it dramatically. Pause. Some people become addicted to the constant feedback, the likes, the messages, the compliments. Fast. But real relationships require something deeper than attention. They require trust, patience, compromise. Reflective tone. And those qualities are harder to build when everything feels temporary. Fast. Because dating apps create the illusion that there's always someone better just one swipe away. Pause. And when people believe that, they stop investing in the person right in front of them.
fast. As a result, many men are deciding to step away from the chaos entirely. They focus on work, friendships, hobbies, and personal growth. Some call it independence. Some call it self-preservation. Fast, confident tone. But either way, the message is clear. Not everyone wants to participate in the modern dating circus anymore. Pause. Reflective tone. This doesn't mean relationships are impossible. It just means the system might need a reset. Maybe fewer apps, maybe fewer unrealistic expectations, maybe more real conversations. Fast, real connections often happen when people stop performing for social media and start focusing on genuine compatibility. Light laugh. Crazy idea, right? Fast. At the end of the day, both men and women want similar things: respect, loyalty, support, a sense of purpose. But modern culture sometimes pushes people in the opposite direction. Serious tone. When attention becomes more important than commitment, everyone loses. Fast. So maybe the real solution isn't blaming men or blaming women. Maybe the solution is rebuilding the values that make relationships work in the first place. Pause. Trust, responsibility, mutual respect. Fast, energetic closing. Because without those things, dating becomes nothing more than a competition for attention, and nobody wins that game. Confident tone. All right, guys, that's today's discussion. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit the like button, share the video, and subscribe for more real conversations like this. Fast, energetic. Stay sharp, stay focused, and I'll see you in the next one.